An invisible hand traces the fault lines of time. Its fingertips are weightless glasswork, without touch and without breaking, filling the mind beyond matter as a sense of silence resonates, a consciousness that touches the particles of air, an intangible dance that dances in the space between breaths, like the wind pushing forward an invisible sail. Nameless waves caress the edges of existence. Tactile sensation is rather an act of embracing the invisible, of contemplation itself, and brings uncertainty itself to hand. A fringe of light slips through the back of a finger. The margin of time melts into the palm of a hand. If touch is seeing and seeing is touching, then our mind is always behind glass, but that glass is clear and unsaturated. The invisible has the sharpest touch, and when that touch shakes our thoughts, the world finally begins to speak quietly of the untouchable. The transparent touch acts as a latent force at our fingertips. It is as sharp as a blade ripping through the air, yet as gentle as the wind caressing the surface of the water. Invisible lines draw the boundary between touch and non-touch. Softness contains hardness, coldness holds warmth, and what is touched is paradoxically touched. The true form of what I touch, the formless voice calls to me. A myriad of sensations fold in on themselves, trying to tell me the truth. It is not the privilege of the fingertip, but the very tremor of the whole being. Touch is a confession of existence, a key to the secrets of this world. It is the sensation of invisible fingertips lurking in the crevices of the world beyond the scope of sight. It is like the softness of the wind sliding across the skin, or the transparent shockwave released at the moment silence is broken. The heart pulses in the space between matter and matter, confined to the limits of the body. The silence that dwells in the gaps between words, and in the interstices between the two. The power to give name to the invisible, and form to the formless. When I reach for the old railing in my memory, the weight of time and the roughness of history fill my palm, transcending the coldness of iron. Or when you listen to a distant voice, a ripple of air slips through your fingers. Words are but shadows tracing the traces. The sense of touch is a cast of emotion outside of language. Its essence is to perceive the truth that is not reflected on the retina of sight. What can be seen is always pregnant with lies. But the act of touch strips away the outer skin of matter. It reaches out to the invisible light, the inaudible sound, the unspoken thought. There, an infinite hierarchy is folded upon itself. The invisible sense of touch is the very process of two souls touching each other, like music resonating in the depths of the heart, a feeling that cannot be put into words, a trace of emotions that cannot be named. The sense of touch of love is a transparent melody, without beginning or end.